happening under the watch of Uzodimma. It is happening under the watch of everybody in the whole universe.
This is the happen life and direct numbers right now.
Jesus, you know for me here, man. You know for me here.
Direct numbers right now.
They are to hold him accountable for the consistent and the continuous killing of innocent people there in Imo State, and they said this is becoming absurd. And this is a governor that is careless. He doesn't even care about the lives of the people of Imo State, and it's also painful seeing those 4 children died. Even when Ngozi Obreze talked about it on her broadcast on Saturday evening, she said this is so painful to behold, and Nigeria are calling her and the Biafrans and IPOB terrorists. Meanwhile, President Tinubu is there.
Things are happening under the watch of the United States of America, Donald Trump, president. It's happening under the watch of Uzodimma. It is happening under the watch of everybody in the whole universe. When we are talking about the Fulani leader that they have given to us in Igbo land, some people say that we don't know what we are saying. This set of people call the IPOB terrorists. This set of people call Kanu a terrorist. This set of people say that Kanu is their problem. Nigeria says Simon Ekpan is the problem. But Kanu have been in DSS. The fighting have been going on. The killing have been going on. Simon Ekpan have been held. The killing have been going on. Nigerian government is not doing anything. Uzodimma, you have 2.1 billion to give to Fulanis, but you don't have 2.1 billion to equip security to equip the security personnel in order to curb the insecurity in the southeast in Imo State, your own state.
So where do you hear that he gave 2.1 billion to Fulani?
2.1 billion. It is a verified. Baba, do your findings.
For what now? Did he just?
He gave it to
IDP camp or what?
No, not for IDP camp. He gave it to them for Mecca.
Okay.
Yeah, for Haji or Jihad, I don't know. I'm not a Muslim. You understand me? He supported. If you have 2.1 billion to support the jihad, but you do not have 2.1 billion to fund the security in order to stop the insecurity in his state, then the Fulanis have come and they have killed 4 children under his watch. Under his watch, recent as yesterday, 4 children, upcoming generation that you don't know what they will be. The children you don't know how their tomorrow will be. Maybe they are the one that will make this nation better. Fulani have acquired them. And hope Uzodimma and Nigeria are pointing wrong finger, evil finger against Kanu and IPOB. They are pointing finger against them, calling them a terrorist, while the terrorists are working freely in this country. Ngozi Obreze has said this thing time without number, and she's saying it again. You see why I love that woman. You see why I am talking about that woman. You see why and we continue to make mention of that woman. When somebody do what is right, please speak it out. Do not be a partner to criminalism. But when one stand up to fight a good fight, please stand up to support him or her. Be he who. There is a place I use today, and I taught to my people in the book of Isaiah chapter 39. Please, and please, somebody should reserve some security and some self-respect secrets. Do you know that Nigeria, as it stands now, they don't have security? What is happening in Nigeria now have exposed Nigeria to the world that Nigeria doesn't have security. he just say? Nigeria have military. What kind of military? Boko Haram military. Nigeria, your president, Nigerian president, traveled to France and they gave him 1960-something jets. And the jet was flying. Boko Haram are busy firing all Nigerian military men in Borno State. Which one guy from Ebonyi State, a boy of 20-something years, was among the people that they fired. You know, I've said this thing time before now, that the reason why the military are coming to East to grab the Eastern youth is an avenue for them to go and finish them there. That is an example of what I said, and it's happening now. About 2 or 3 of them now have been fired that are Igbo youths in the name of their serving the nation that don't want it. Nigeria doesn't want sacrificing for. Nigeria doesn't want dying for. Igbo people, Igbo youth to take note. Hear this. I am not happy when I'm beginning to see all these things. As I'm seeing all this, the youth to dying in the name of wearing Nigerian uniform, camouflage, or whatsoever, they call it uniform military. Where are the Sidious Musa children? I am asking, where is Muhammadu Buhari children? Where is Tinubu children? Let them go and fight. They are the one ruling Nigeria. Let them send their children to go and fight the insurgency. Let the Igbo youth to desist from this nonsense. You that are in the Nigerian military, after watching this video, please resign, or else you will be the next target, because that is what it has become. Igbos are the target. Igbo youths are the target. They are the one Nigerian military is looking for a way to wipe. They want to wipe the entire Igbo youth because they see them as the people that are going to challenge them.
But as of yesterday, the Nigerian military is begging the southeastern youth again, mostly in Anambra, to apply for the military position,
yes,
the vacant military position.
Yes.
Do you not think they should be applying?
Why should I apply? The one that applied, did they come back? The one that have applied and the one that put on that uniform, you can see them on social media. Rest in peace. This young man from Ebonyi State was spied. He was killed and buried in Borno State. And you forgot that Igbo man here, they know they bury him for outside. My yeah. They know they bury our head for outside. But they buy this one, they bury him in Borno State. Is he a Borno man? Is he a Fulani man? Is he an Hausa man? Of course, no, he's an Igbo man. But why should I do that? I am using this opportunity to warn and to tell all my fellow Igbo youths, whether you are from Ebonyi State, Anambra State, so far you are from Biafra, please do not join Nigerian military because they will use you as an scapegoat. My dear brother, I want to remind you of what happened in 1970. You know, say now something they trigger to something. When Muhammadu Buhari, in the name of coming to make peace in 1970, this thing happened either in Asaba thereabouts. You know, they gathered all the people in the name of peaceful, and what did he do? He shot all of them. He called people out and he killed all of them. Muhammadu Buhari did it. And this is another strategy they are using to bring all the Igbo youth out to wipe them. You, Oyan Warranty, Yanwa, he who have ear, let him hear. Asa karo mara, omara kakwanoro, ofe kofere tinyi sino here. Ekuchanam koram nonu. May God bless the Biafrans.
Okay, but we heard Uzodimma said that what to curb the insecurity of the Fulanis or the insecurity there in Imo State, that each family should stand up and fight for themselves. Do you think they are capable of doing this?
Of course, each family. Uzodimma is not the first person to say. Mazen Kanu have said it. That was why it's in DSS. And the DG, Director General of the DSS, stood up and said it. Theophilus Danjuma, either from Benue or Plateau, said it again. And they are working freely. Igbo to submit for freedom is working freely. But Mazen Kanu is a terrorist. says Nigerian government, says Nigerian terrorist nation. Now listen and listen go. What Uzodimma that is saying it now? The same Hope Uzodimma that gave the Fulanis money to go and buy more arms, and you want the people to secure themselves, to protect themselves. Why not use that 2.1 billion to equip the Imo State youth? Equip them so that they will be able to withstand the Fulanis. So that they will be able to stand and challenge the Fulanis. But instead of giving it to them, you give it to Fulani for them to buy more guns and more bullets and come back and buy more children. Just like the one they acquired yesterday, 4 children. 4 children. It is too outrageous. It is too bad. And we say we have a government. And we say we have a leader. And you say Nigeria have a president. You say Nigeria have military. Where are those military personnel? Where are those police? Where are those DSS? Where are those SSS? Where are they? All these people. Where are the Udogachi? Where are the people that call Agune Chamber? Where are the people that call what is it called? The other third one formed by the Hope Uzodimma. Ebubago. Where are they? Where are these people? That is to tell you, Nigeria did not have security, neither did they have anything called military. But we have Fulani, military, Fulani, Boko Haram, because they are the ones that have taken over Nigerian military.
But we see the Imo youths come out again and blast Uzodimma. They said during his campaign, he promised them to give them good education and possibly, give them good job. But up to this moment, they've not gotten neither of his promises. That Uzodimma, that things are even becoming more worse than the way it was. What's your take as regards?
Those youths are fools. Yes, they are fools. Do you know why I say they are fools? For them to come out now to begin to complain or talk, I hope Uzodimma promise. Didn't Hope Uzodimma promise you before for the first 4 years? Did he do it? How do you now believe that he's going to do it? I even saw a video where he promised to send 1,000 of them to overseas, to Canada. Send them, and he promised many things. And when I was watching the video, I said, this one is a political statement. And look at the foolish youth. Let me tell you, in 2027, in 2023, they say they want a cashless policy. They want to cover excess or spending of money. They want to stop Tinubu. Who is the president of Nigeria today? Is it not Bola Ahmed Tinubu? They give some of them here 1,000. Give them 1 bottle of Pepsi with 1 derica of rice. Some of them break a bottle. Some carry cutlass, some carry koboko. Today, that is why if I see them, that don't worry, they won't collect money. I go tell them they go meet Tinubu. If they don't worry, na me put you for your condition. So those Imo people, Imo youths, now you wake up, now on a brain reset. I want you people to know 2027 is coming. I want you people to know, every Igbo people to know, 2027 is coming. It is the high time the Igbos remove their hand in anything politics in Nigeria, because Nigeria did not know you, they did not recognize you, but they can only use you or need you. When they need you, they will come for you. And after they get what they want from you, they will dump you, use and dump. God forbid, I can never be a use and dump. I repeat, I can never be a use and dump. Better abandon anything concerning Nigeria, because they do not know you, neither did they regard you. The only thing they do is when they need you, they will come and use you to get what they want. After getting what they want, they will dump you. But I refuse to be used and dumped. And I want to impart this sense to those of you that are being fooled or that is waiting to be fooled again. Because a fool at 40 is a fool forever. And if you allow yourself to be fooled 2 times, that means you remain a foolish person forever in eternity. Thank you.
I must apologize for the death of Ahmed Gulag. They said he must come out publicly in the court to declare
Fulani are always noise makers. They are the political criminals we have in Nigeria. Their Hausa counterpart in the north, the Hausas have gone against the Fulanis. The Fulanis are the criminals we have in Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu will never, ever come out and apologize to any nonsense Janjaweeds in Nigeria. The Fulanis should right now leave Nigeria and go to the desert where they belong. They belong to Burkina Faso, they belong to Senegal, they belong to Mali. They are all over Niger. Burkina Faso has actually sent them away. They should go back to Chad or Sudan. Igbo man is free. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not apologizing to anybody. Kanu is innocent. Fulanis are guilty of bloodletting across Nigerian farmland. They are feeding their animals on people's crop, and it can never, ever be developed or resulted to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu apologizing to anybody. No, it can never be. It can never be. Yes.
Okay. For what we know, do you think that the former president Buhari instructed Tinubu, number one, not to release him? Because left for some people on social media, they said if it was in Tinubu's power, he would have released Nnamdi Kanu. But it's as if the Fulanis and the Buhari, the ex-president cabinet are the one still holding him, captive.
Okay, you're right. The Fulani, Buhari, and the Tinubu, in conjunction, that's two of them, are the power being, not to be, the power being that is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why? Kanu won in the court 2 times during Buhari regime. 2, Tinubu regime, Kanu won once. The second time in the court now is about to release him. Fulani swearing that Kanu will come and confess. They are noise makers. They are making noise. They think that they're the owner of this country. They might own this country, but they don't own Igbo land. They are making noise. If it matters most, are you listening to me? They will close their dirty mouths one by one. We have expected Fulani in the past to go back to Sahel where they come from. There is fire in the Sahel now, because actually the whole Africa, the whole ECOWAS understand that Fulanis are trying to Islamize everywhere in Africa. Fire is burning them. Kanu will never, ever tender any apology. He has not committed any crime. The Fulani headers, the Gumi, the Bodijo, the chairman of this Meti Allah, Buhari himself, Bodu Cherif, Gumi Mamu, Chekarao, the whole Fulani herdsmen should come out to tender apology before the Igbos, before the Domas, before the Angas, the tribes in Plateau State. The criminals we have, bloody one, are the Fulanis in Nigeria. If they keep on saying that, expecting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to apologize to them, they are making the greatest, the worst mistakes of their life. It can never be. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never apologize to anybody. It is not done anywhere in the world. Someone that has not committed crime to fighting freedom, he will apologize to somebody that is a stranger. Someone that just come in as a stranger in Nigeria. Then the owners of the land will apologize to him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not an Hausa man, he's an Igbo man. We live in the southeast Gidigba. Fulani can never displace us in the southeast. Britain did not succeed on doing that for 60 years. Let alone these Janjaweeds that are malingering, wandering from bush to bush. It is impossible. Mazi Nnamdi can never apologize to anybody. Naked lies.
Okay.
Someone else wouldn't have been lasted this long in jail. Let me put it jail. Though Finland did not jail him. The kind of restriction given to him is over protracted. We did not expect it to be, protracted, overstretched. That's why it began to look as if Finland has actually sold out. I repeat it again. It began to look as if Finland has actually sold out by the kind of restriction, given to Simon Ekpa. So overstretched, so over protracted, because Simon Ekpa is supposed to have come out, become a free man by now. And you see, by delaying, restricting Simon Ekpa, many actually died in the southeastern Nigeria of Fulani herdsmen terrorism. They had upper hand because Simon Ekpa was in, is no longer operating, defending his father's land. So what Ohabeze has come out to say I read meaning in it. I was asking myself, is this the same Finland that actually supported the Biafra I know in 1966, 67, 68 to 1970? Has Finland not begun to sell out, accepting bribe, crude oil for bribe, natural gas for bribe? Of course, you know, all these resources are from southeastern Nigeria. Tinubu, who comes from southwest, wouldn't have done that. The Yoruba I know wouldn't have allowed their oil, their gas, natural gas, to be used as a bait against their citizens. Biafran citizens, Finland and other European countries collecting bribe, crude oil for bribe, natural gas for bribe, allowing killings, genocide committed going on in Igbo land. Yoruba land cannot allow that. Hausa land cannot allow it. But because Igbos were oppressed, persecuted, and over marginalized, they are using our natural resources to bribe the white man, the West, to at least oppress, unalive, delay, and pie, and even castrate the same Igbo people. Samuel has overstayed in incarceration in Finland. I think that Finland has actually sold out by collecting our natural gas, our crude oil, and turn against us. I don't see what is right again aligning with Finland. Finland has actually failed in their own, you know, international duty, you know, over Biafra emancipation. They have duty, they have responsibility to play, and they have failed this time. I think they have actually mingled or joined forces with Tinubu government, oppressing the same Igbo people, Biafran people. I'm telling you, oil and gas for settlement or bribe, Finland has actually deviated. Ngozi Ohabueze could not have been so wrong or misquoted on what allegation she's coming out very lately. She is right. I think America should investigate Finland. Finland has sold out. Look at Ohabueze. Ohabueze is a very plain woman. She's the current Biafra minister in exile. I think Trump will never ever descend so low. Actually, Ohabueze, Nnamdi Kanu, Samuel Ekpas, and other diaspora Biafrans join forces together and campaign for Donald Trump's victory so far. Africans that voted for him, 50% of those Africans are Igbos, if not 60. Igbos are many in the United States. Most of the Igbo slaves that were left behind during the Booker T. Washington, free of slavery in America, 60% are Igbos. Joined together with the Igbos that just went into the United States in search of greener pasture. We are the one that gave Donald Trump most of the black votes. So what I'm trying to say is that I don't see Trump descending so low. He can never come down, stoop so low. Like Trump cannot do that. Ohabueze is having upper hand, complaining rightly in the right time of where Finland is not getting it right. I think Trump would have at least understood that Ohabueze has nothing to do with terrorism in Nigeria. Terrorism in Nigeria is orchestrated by Fulani Janjaweeds in the north. They are the one that are inviting their Fulani brothers all over Sahel countries of Africa to fight Nigerians, the farmers. I don't understand. And the people in the township, they are coming, they said it, they are coming to Islamize Nigeria with their weapon. I don't see Trump, at least, you know, going against Ngozi Ohabueze or Simon Ekpa. Even Nnamdi Kanu, America is agitating strongly for release of that young man. He's innocent. Kanu has nothing to do with terrorism. Fulani, they are the one killing and prying farmers across Nigeria. They are the one trying to Islamize everybody to become Muslim. Is it by force? People can never be forced onto a religion that they don't know about. I am a Christian, you are a Muslim. Be a Muslim in your country on the north. Don't come to southeastern Nigeria, Manibo. I can never be a Muslim. So the Fulanis are guilty. They are the Janjaweeds. And the Americans can never stoop so low by at least tagging Ohabueze Ngozi as a terrorist. No, Igbo man can never. We are not.
I believe they told the American government that I am a terrorist. And they needed an investigation. But guess what? America told Finland to go to hell.
Yes.
America told Finland to go to hell. You have no clue what you are talking about. How can you leave the Nigerian terrorist state? President Tinubu, that is a real terrorist. And you are trying to label people like us as terrorists. They tried. I'm telling you, Finland approached America, but they failed woefully. Woefully, because America is a country that is built on the rights of the citizens. But you signed under the United Nations, under the European Union, to make the world a better place. You signed to report human rights abuses to the European Union Human Rights Commission. Finland, have you done that? As we speak today, all the several emails Biafra sent to you about the killings, about the human rights abuses, it is on the table of the Finland criminal police department bureau. You have all those reports. What have you done with them? We are going to see how this game is going to end. Since you've decided to collude with the Nigerian state, we have taken this case to the appropriate quarters, Biafrans and the international world, and we will see how this is going to end. We also want to use this opportunity to remember our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa.